$11 years ago, I started having to beg for help, to get back on my feet and to not, for my life to not decline more. And that was embarrassing. I was ashamed, and that was difficult and painful. And then it got worse. I had to beg for shit. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. Ow. Damn it. I had to beg for, fuck. Where was I? Enough money for medicine and food and shelter, and I couldn't get all three, and I ran out of shelter. I had to sleep on the streets a lot. And it got worse. And I don't have enough for permanent housing and food and health care. And I'm still ashamed that I am too weak, too sick to take care of myself. But if I don't beg, it would be a lot worse. So I beg. I still beg. I'm just a fucking beggar. For 11 years? Well, a long time. Just begging. So, and then it got worse. A couple years ago, I started begging for people to say, just to say something nice to me. Just something small. Anything. Anything. Because I wasn't receiving positive feedback very often. I would still receive some, but it was very little, and it was far outweighed by the death threats and people literally trying to kill me three or four times, and people literally attacking me, physically attacking me. So yeah, the negative feedback was a lot more often and a lot louder. So I have I learned a lot of psychology, and I used that to get a degree in psychology, not the other way around. So I know a couple of things. I know a little bit about myself. That's an exaggeration. I understand myself pretty well. Not perfectly, but pretty well. And I could tell that I needed some positive feedback. And I had to beg for it. So I did. And I got a little. But the humiliation I felt in having to publicly beg for someone just to say, that's a good idea. Because that's all I was asking for. Oh, that was too much. So I stopped begging for it. I stopped begging for positive feedback. And it got worse. So now, it got worse in that the amount of positive feedback I have been receiving has just declined to that. So I rarely. Someone explicitly saying something nice happens once or twice a week, maybe. And implicitly, I don't know, 3 or 4 times a week. It's just, I don't get any. I basically get no positive feedback. Instead of receiving it multiple times a day, because if you just walking down the street and you, I don't know, let someone walk, let someone go first, that you get a little bit of nonverbal positive feedback. I don't get that even. I don't get, because I'm alone all the time for how many years? For 10 years now, more than 10 years. So I don't get. Most people have no idea how many how many times per day they receive some positive feedback. I barely get any. But it got worse. So for the last 2 weeks at least, maybe longer, I've had a growing unease about life because I am not going to finish that sentence. I'm just not going to. No, I'm not going to. So, now I am begging, literally begging, for someone to tell me that I'm still in touch with reality. I don't even fucking care if you think I'm nice or a good person. I don't need positive feedback right now. I just need to know that I'm still sane. And I don't know. And now I have to beg for it. This is great. This is just great. So I'm laying here. That little bit of light is too bright. It's painful. Even with my hand over my eyes, it's still too painful. And I have on noise-canceling headphones that are brand new. And, I'm listening to, God damn it. Rain, a recording of Rain that's full. It's got a pretty full dynamic. It's loud. And it covers a lot of frequencies, so it can block a lot of noise. And I can still hear a lot of different things. Some sort of banging going on. And earlier there was dog bark, 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 bark. And it's painful. It's painful. I've had this problem for years. How many years? But by 2016, this problem is not just pain. If the noise gets loud enough, it causes me to lose consciousness. If it's severe enough, it's not just the loudness; it's the quality. But some noises cause me to lose consciousness, and when I was sleeping on the streets, and that would happen. That people robbed me. So one of my phones got stolen but they just took it right out of my hands because I was unconscious because of a noise. People stole money from me. I got robbed a lot. The 2016. It's been going on since 2016, and I beg for help. I beg for health care so that this doesn't happen. So that I could function, but I can't do shit. I am a prisoner to noise. A barking dog can interfere with my life so much that it causes my body to freak out, to think that it's stress, as if like if you get really, really, really stressed about something you should get stressed about, and you get nervous and your stomach gets all upset and gets wadded up in a ball. That's what happens to me. Even though I'm not actually worried about something, I'm not afraid of something, my body behaves as if I am. So in addition to the physical pain, so that's why I'm laying down and my I'm going to assume that this is pointing at my stomach, my torso. That's a heating pad. I'm pretty sure the dog is barking. I don't know what that noise is, but it's not comfortable. Fuck. The heating pad. The noise causing me to pass out is relatively rare as compared to the noise just making my body act as if I'm super stressed, super scared, and super worried. So my stomach hurts. That's what I'm trying to say. Fuck. My stomach hurts a lot. And the heating pad is to help with that. And this heating pad has a massaging thing in it. And that's what the noise was at the beginning of the video. Because that was running. So all the bright light and the noise from everything has caused my body just to freak out, and I can barely move because I'm in so much pain. So I'm laying here and put on the heating pad and the massager to try and reduce some of the pain. Oh, ow. Yeah. And I've been begging. And I was embarrassed and ashamed, and I'm still ashamed that I had to beg for help with shelter and food and health care. And I am still ashamed of that I had to start doing that back in 2011. I wasn't begging publicly, but I was begging for my family, and didn't get enough. I got a little, got one check from my dad. My brother wouldn't even let me put my stuff in his 3,000 square foot house, put it in storage. So when I became homeless, I had to abandon everything that wouldn't fit in my car. Thank you, Dave. So didn't get enough help and just had to beg, and I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed. And it got worse, and I am more ashamed. And I wish The only thing I wish I only had to beg for help with shelter and food and health care. But no, I'm begging for someone to confirm that I am still sane. Maybe I overreact. Maybe I'm an asshole. But at least I'm still in touch with reality. Maybe. Am I? I don't fucking know.